What's this? I found it.
Please, wipe your feet on the mat before entering, please.
Travel to me.
I wish they'd tell us what all of those
Who are you
construction
supposed to
workers
talk
are
to?
up to.
I guess I'm supposed to talk to
Mess
like,
they're making.
already talking to some.
There we go.
Well, hello, darling.
Oh, she's already
Pleasure
talking to
to
some.
meet another guest
Up
of our
again.
fine establishment. I am Orlando.
Oh, fudge. I didn't want that.
Well,
Okay, wait.
hello, darling.
Now I can.
Pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host and management liaison. If you'll pardon me for just one moment, that will be all. Please give my regards.
I'm just heading
to Ms.
towards
Rucker.
your marker you made.
If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that
I don't
our
think I made a
resort
marker. You should
activities
be able to find my name, click on me, and fast travel to me in the social.
However, if you are here for
Oh,
the
wait,
there you are.
refuge and the fine work of the
I did.
lovely
I'm
Oh,
in,
okay.
I'm in White Springs
delighted to
Refugee.
welcome
I'm just
you
trying to
on their
find
behalf.
your physical character.
I got you.
Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need. The
Ah,
refuge
nice.
is being run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them.
That miscreant from Crater scratched my chassis on the way in. How rude.
Anyone in need of help, yes. You appear
inside?
more well off than
Yeah.
our usual guests,
Okay.
though. If I
Talking
may
to
say
Orlando.
so. Less bedraggled than those poor souls. Armed, the refuge exists primarily to serve those who cannot help themselves. The starving, the sick,
Oh, I see.
the
I can just join your
homeless.
quest.
There is a
Yeah.
clinic, a kitchen, beds, recreational facilities, all manner of care to be found here. I'm so pleased to be able to assist in my own small way.
What sucks
of
though is
course.
you have to finish this on your own too. It doesn't count for you anymore.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not even.
Mr. Della Ripper.
What a wonderful thing for you to ask,
at this point yet.
darling.
Nothing
I
else.
knew there was something special
Oh
about
yeah,
you
you still have the
from
whole story to run
moment
through.
I saw you.
Oh yeah. I
As
didn't
it
finish the
happens,
overseer
the
quest yet.
responders are looking for volunteers to assist them in a particular outreach effort. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact with more distant settlements. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals call it the Pitt now, who seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself. You might be just who they're looking for. They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more aggressive forces. One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Mr. Skippy Rorridge. Delightful man.
Nothing in the trash. Can I steal any other stuff?
Good day.
Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now.
You distract
I
him,
was
I'll
very
do them.
pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on
Can
the
y'all
roof
hear
of
the game?
refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Miss Lennox. Well, they'll be better able to explain the details, but I
Okay.
believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy. I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be for a good cause. Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh was bombed quite severely during the war. The poor individuals still living there have renamed it to better reflect its dreadful circumstances. Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage.
White Springs decree
Now, darling, before
We all
anybody
had
bundles
such
you off,
courage.
the first thing you should do
You
is
don't wanna have
introduce
such
yourself to
courage.
some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing, of course, being the ultrasight battery cells, which fuel the vertibird. Ultracells, if you prefer.
Orlando the other day telling me they'd reprogram me if I'm not more positive.
Why, from me, of course. Rather, from the management via me, that is. When management heard the responders were restoring the vertibird, they wished to help. They provided the ultracells, and I suggested them to the responders as an alternative means of fueling the vertibird. Per management instructions, I distribute a quantity to certain individuals regularly. Management feels this encourages collective decision-making rather than stockpiling. I'm sure they'd be willing to part with them in exchange for your aid. My dear, you must understand, much as I would like to, my responsibilities do not permit me to do so. I am but a humble employee of the management, and I distribute their resources as instructed to the letter. I hope you will not begrudge me my loyalty. I find myself quite fond of you already.
Blah 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 blah.
Miscreant from Crater scratched
In an
my
ideal
sorry.
world, darling, I'm sure they would. Sadly, this is not that world, and any reticence on their part is understandable. I don't want to speak for the responders, but I believe they may also see this as more for their union friends than for themselves. Your assistance with their more immediate concerns will ensure everyone benefits. Isn't that a good outcome?
Sure.
She's still blabbing on.
Yeah.
Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable
stealing all
with
the
the
coffee
title.
mugs.
You can
Okay.
find her in their headquarters, beyond the dining area. The darling
dust
chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, I hear. And Ms. Wagner, over in the common area, is looking for donations. I'm sure your
You're looking
generosity
straight far
will
from
be
Skyrim
well
where you can just
rewarded.
steal the cups off the table.
Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the Pitt Union representative. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation in the pit with you before you embark. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing. You can't miss it.
Oh my bus.
I got a veiled threat from Orlando the other
Holy
day telling me
crap.
they'd reprogram me if I'm not more positive.
Okay, I need to go do all these
He
things.
would
But
be
when
if he didn't get engine grease all over my
Okay.
carpet. That miscreant from Crater
speak to
scratched
Asma,
my
speak
chassis
to
on the way
so
in. How
eh.
rude.
Go speak to
The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh and only a few rounds.
food.
My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees. I thought that we could
Take your
help.
phone.
I've started a pot of venison and potato stew, one of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it?
Sure.
How wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients
Gotta
and
cook
put
yourself.
them in before the stew burns.
Take a poop.
Job is to grab the ingredients before the
Safe haven filled with
stuff
people
is
trying to
burned.
help
By
others.
stirring the stew.
Oh, can I finish talking to people first?
Safe haven filled
And I'll
with
get-
people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to
Well,
Hi,
seems
Rucker.
like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Cut a lot. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I
Big difference
propose
between
we
this and
trade
Skyrim is that they don't get
what
upset
I
when you
got
steal
that I
their
don't
stuff.
need for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit, and the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. And what keeps her in the air are those ultrasight cells Orlando keeps locked up. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks,
Okay.
and I'll get
That
you
seems
all the
easy.
juice you need.
It is some green carpet.
Hope you don't mind a trip over to Cranberry Bog. Can the responders
Lockers.
count on you? Now this one might be tricky. But Toga,
Oh.
what we're looking for there
Saved,
is
I got the
any
toilet
record
paper.
of that information so we can do the same for our patients here in the refuge. So talk to me. You in?
Am I not seeing any loot in here? Because
Nice.
I'm just
No,
alone.
Anything
there
good?
won't be. It's
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others?
this is
Feels like
a
I
different
died and gonna heaven.
place.
I was out scavenging
Oh,
for
okay,
food
so we're not
earlier. Only
gonna
had
find
attacked
much
the
besides
store
just
once.
picking stuff up at tables.
Yeah.
Good morning. The dining
I don't know where this is.
open for bread.
Oh no. This here is your hopefully.
Y'all are not helpful. Settler Raider. Settler Raider. Settler Raider.
Are you at the refuge? We've got people going hungry, and too many mouths to feed at Foundation. I suppose this could help feed our dogs. Maybe next time you can give us something that people can actually eat?
Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing?
Sure.
Yes, exactly. You understand, I can tell. A future filled with people supporting each other, regardless of background or history. It's always good to meet someone who can see the big picture. Now, how'd you like to be a part of it? Sort of. Well, I haven't seen you around before, so, glad to have you. But I wasn't trying to recruit you anyway. I'm actually more in the material support end of things. Scouting for volunteers isn't really my department. Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing, you should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut.
Oh yeah, I guess
Shortcut
I
to
am.
rifle.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Why shouldn't I be? We're living in the aftermath of the apocalypse. But here we all are in a place filled with people dedicated to helping each other. You ask me, that means we're pretty dang lucky, right? A lot to be excited about. Happy even.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Let me check my notes. We always need molded plastic. You can never have too much of it, and I gotta be honest, we don't have enough. I'd love it if you could help us with, 50 pieces? We could do a surprising amount of good for a surprising amount of people. A lot of toys were plastic. They're always good. Some containers, like for cleaning supplies. Old food trays were often made from it too, if you find any. That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later. If you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd really make my day if you did.
Oh, Doki Artichoke. I am done with that. I have to find 50 things of molded. I have to make 50 things of molded plastic.
I have 19.
Cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
I don't even know if I have any. I don't think I have any. I gotta figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go for this. Oh, is that for me?
Yep.
Thank
Hey, what's up? Name's Lennox.
And give that guy a thumbs up. With
You
my
got it, bud.
fisherman's hat
And
on.
mechanic. You're looking at more than a decade of military experience in the sky. Hey,
Heck?
what's up?
I asked a
Name's
question
Lennox.
and it backed out.
Hey, she might be a used model, but I got her running right. Probably only a 5, maybe 12% chance she'll drop out of the sky. 20 tops. What's it look like? This is the closest thing we've got to a hangar for
can't
this
steal
hot
the
mama. If you
safety
need to go
cones.
somewhere, I'm the one who's gonna take you. As long as Rucker clears it, of
Full
course.
fuel tank. Nice.
Sure thing, buddy, but make it snappy. I got stuff to do. Yep. I like to be up here to stay with her. It's been a long time since I had a working bird. I don't want anybody messing with her. Yep. I like to be up here to stay with...
I already asked that question.
Hell yeah, I can. I was Air Force back in the day. Tankers, cargo, I'd fly anything. Through hell and fire, no problem. This vertebrate's an odd duck. Ain't a plane, ain't a chopper. But if you go up with me, just sit back and relax. Never lost my cargo once, human or otherwise. You'll be fine. One of the responders said they saw a spaceman the other day. Little gray dude. Aliens, you know? Hell, I saw crap above the clouds you'd never believe, even before the war. Tic-tacs, cigars, discs, stuff that moved like nothing we had. No way we're alone. Believe it. You better believe it. Did an off-the-book supply run over the Yangtze one time. Civilian aircraft, unarmored, right? Flew that sucker through a storm.
So children safe on the other side.
Yeah, no problem. Hasta luego.